Hello, it's Sunday afternoon, and this is the first of my 100-day projects. Number one. I have never even considered trying these until very recently, and I'm all set to go. The two of my leftover papers from a chopped journal that I'm going to be working on, and they provide wonderful quality paper. And I thought that I would go into my drawer of papers that I consider a little bit lighter weight, since those papers that I've already picked are fairly heavy, and these papers, for the most part, are no. Do I want that neutrals? I don't think so. Let's go to some that are pretty, but as you can see, not terribly heavyweight. They might do quite nicely. As background papers. Let's see what's here that we haven't used yet. This one's quite pretty. Isn't that one quite delish? Let's go all the way, Carol. Another one that's nice and neutral for a background. And one more. One more to fit the bill. These are heavy again. Yes, those are heavy. Don't want heavy. That's a definite maybe. That's a definite maybe. Love those. I have that one already. I guess I do really like it, don't I? That goes nicely with that. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Okay. So we have some backgrounds ready. And my sewing machine is at the ready. And I'm going to hinge them with fabric. Let's do this one. I'm not going to dilly-dally, because I don't feel as though that's the point of the 100-day project. There, there. Have to worry about that because I'm going to sew around the edges. So there we have a start. We have a start right there, and now this one. Find that it's not always easy to find these lighter weight papers, and they do, of course, they usually always have white backgrounds, and I had purchased them probably ages ago, and didn't realize that they become such family friends. Now, let's make sure that we have half a brain and cut this out. Yes, let's do half a brain. Over a little bit here. Over just a little bit. Going to be zigzagging around, and I have my favorite shade of thread for that, ready to go. Sewing machine and I are finally starting to really understand each other, and I can change a bobbin of thread. Lickety split now. So I'll be back when they're stitched. Well, here we are, all zigzag, and I used some of this gorgeous. It almost feels like gauze. Coffee dyed, smells delicious, and I wish for the life of me that I could remember where I got this. The effect of it is, and of course, hoarding does me no good, so isn't that just absolutely lovely as a hinge? Isn't it something? So, The second quandary is whether we want the booklet to close like this or like this. And I think I voted for like this. So that means I have to find some bits that will work as writing spots on the inside. Things that are light enough that could be written over. These are papers from Roxy Creations from the 17 and early 1800s. And I thought there was some paper that was fairly clearish in here. I don't think so. These are much loved, and they certainly are going out of harm's way. Now, I do have these bits that might do quite nicely as for writing. I see really no reason why one couldn't write right over there. Let's see what happens here. These are from my collection. I believe my digis. I don't remember at this point. Or not. It could be, these could have been, I know this one is mine and this is mine. What? Others could be from Roxy Creations also. Here. Left most of that showing. And this works beautifully with the color of the print on the piece of paper. I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking yes. And yes. That could have been ugly if I hadn't remembered to use the lines. Oh, doesn't it work well here? And down it goes. As fast as I can get it there. or a piece of this. Because there is no reason on earth why that cannot be written on. Alrighty, I'm going to get this down. This seems to call for my very favorite stamp, and VersaFine Toffee. I learned of this color from Andrea, who's Artie Mays. It is an absolutely gorgeous color to use, and so right for this paper. Take up too much space, and we don't want the stamp to be perfect, so that should just about do it. And still leave a writing spot. Okay, what have we got? One more over here. Thank you, Andrea. This toffee, VersaFine Toffee. Just heavenly. Now, let's go this way. Yes, loving it. I'm going to let that dry. And get on to fixing dinner. And then we'll play on the front, and number 1 of the 100 days will be finished. And you'll notice I'm being very good again, taking care of my favorites here. Not much comes up because it's permanent. Right, we'll be back and we'll be thinking about that and that. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I miss my every other Mondays, so here I am, and I'm so anxious to get my my number 1 of the 100-day project started. So I've picked these, I think, for this pink side. And let's just get cracking. I'm getting these down. I think I'm going to do this, or maybe this. This one would be the first one down. Yes. And I thought and thought and decided my Mondays are good days for thinking and planning. And and last night I was awake for a few hours, and I was arting. It was wonderful. And wow, did I come up with some neat ideas. So, all is not lost. And I am finally, I'm in a do or die mode. I'm finally going to use my new contraption to do videos for our private Facebook group. And I have even decided what the first one or two of those were going to be. Last night was very productive. Sleep, not so much. But there we go. There we go. Down, down, down. Who's next? Who is next? You are. You are. I've got the picture here, yeah. Let me just move these over a bit. And you go here to here, parallel to the sides. And this one. Maybe just a light touch of what's left on the tea dye. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Good old-fashioned crafting paper. I still have the original roll I bought, and it seemed determined to go on for life, which is probably a good thing. Just to give a little softness here. Let's use the lines, Carol. Okay. And this little birdie. Oh, good. Wonderful. You didn't tell me what I was doing. No, you didn't. Right there. Right there. This one, just cause I just think it needed to be there. And round the side of the birdie, covering up this line. I think so. So here we are. Every time I open these up, it just tickles me. I will never know why, but just does. Here we go. Now, Now what? Oh yes, this is avocado dyed paper that just is so right for this. After that, I haven't got a thought in my head. Let's see, we did it this way, going in. We did it this way here. So this one's got to be this way. It just does. There. That's something long, 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 yes. Yes. Sworn that oh yes, there it is. I thought I had a little music. This needs a little more. This needs a little bit more of a hit of color. There. Maybe. Maybe. This we have to keep in mind, so I'm going to keep it right here. And what little magic might we have in here? What little magic might we have in here? Possible. Possible. Can't just do this without music. That's not there. Then the music could be here. I know that I have some Pepto cheesecloth. I'm going to get it, and as Gail Augustinelli says, talk among yourselves. There it is. Pepto, absolutely Pepto. But if it's thinner, it might not be quite. It's horrendous. Let's just see. Let's oops, daisy, okay. Fold it back on yourself too, aren't you? Alrighty now. We can do this. And we could do that instead of that. Okay, I'm going to do a fussy cut for a moment. I'll be back. Well, here we are with our touch of pink. Not so much a touch, but a hit on the head with pink. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. There you go. Where would I be without my waxed paper? Not such a happy camper. Okay, using the lines. Oh, I want that to show. Yes, I do. And then, just to go over it. I want that right up there. And I want that to show. Yes. And just drop some of that, just drop some of that white. Just drop some of that white. Much better. Almost up to the top. Cheat. I'm going to do a little cheat. Right there. Just a little cheat. Right there. And yes, of course, you know, I'm making sure that this bit right here is parallel. Can't help myself. You. This is rather heavy, heavy paper. So we're going to have a little PVA mixed with water, just along the edges. And down it goes. Down it goes, right there. Such a fan of these small bottles. They're so much easier for me to handle. And I do believe number one is finished. And I as soon as I finish this and run it up and see what I have and get it into its folder, I'm going to start number 2. Now that's Old-Time Miracles for Carol. Okay, so here we have our 100-day project, day 1, and front, back, and writing spot. I do hope that you have enjoyed and that you will continue to enjoy with me. I'm going to put these announcements that they're here on Instagram and Twitter and on my private Facebook book group, and that's how you will know that I have some up and going. So, if you have enjoyed, please leave me a thumbs up, a comment, and I do appreciate them and answer them. And I would appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Soonest. Bye now.